Hello everyone, Solomon here. I am rucking across the land of New Jersey, where I reside since forever. Anyways, I'm going to the gym today. I'm documenting my lethargy. Just gonna try to get in here. Just gonna take some steps downstairs. Going here today, cool. So, I'm just gonna chill here and do my YouTube, my vlog, sit my ass down and participate in what is called self-reflection. And I'm gonna do my hair. And this is something that, the greats have said that people don't do enough or aren't taught or whatever. It's called self-reflecting. I just had the full week, so today's Sunday, things I did right, things I didn't do right, things I tried to do but couldn't, or things that I did get right. I literally used every day to go to work and make money. That I did. As the rest of the 99% of the world that are peons also do the same thing. Just go to work and whatever. And there are like billionaires and stuff who have nothing else better to do with their time and their money but to make more money. But that's not my department. So I'm gonna just talk about my own experience. I feel tired. I genuinely feel tired. I slept 12 hours the other night. I slept like 7 hours until last night today. I worked 8 extra hours of overtime, which is like nothing for me. And you know what? I found out that I have competition. Okay, so if I kept promoting things like for everyone to work overtime and work their life away, which is the prominent Asian thing to do, then everyone's gonna have to want a job, and then it's gonna be like pre-COVID times when jobs were hard to get in the medical field, in my field, in radiography. That was a thing. You had to compete for jobs, and it'll probably be like that, down the road, as more and more people find themselves to be poor, find themselves to be out of spending money. That's just how it is. People are always suffering from poverty, scarcity mindset, And again, even if they'd had money, they would still go back to work anyways, because people like to feel productive. People want to feel productive. Criminals are the most productive people on the planet. That's what you do after you lazed around and self-actualized through your experiences of being a lazy schmuck. Or maybe you just never break out of it and just become a homeless for the rest of your life. I don't know. Whatever it is. And there are those people who don't need help, period. Today I went to dim sum with my mom, and there was a young, like a white looking Asian boy, a mix, and, you know, with this old ass, old school Chinese school teacher. And I'm just like, I wonder why this very Caucasian looking person is here in this Chinese restaurant. And, people are hungry for knowledge, for learning other languages and culture. And I just take it for granted that I was just born into being Chinese. People easily know that I'm native to China or Korea or something. Are you Korean? That's what I get a lot. Are you Korean? I get that a lot because you can tell. You can tell. It's actually a compliment. K-pop, K-dramas. The men are always more handsome than most average ass Chinese people, and it's just like that's a compliment. Are you Korean? It's because of the Russian border. You have like this, I guess this like Eastern, like European, like Caucasian look mixed with Chinese, like Asian. You get like this hybrid between, a white and a Chinese. You get like Korean because again, the Russian, bloodline and the Asian Chinese bloodline, and the Mongolians is, swirling around there. You have some pretty good looking mixed babies, as opposed to just some native ass, 100% Chinese person. But like a Mexican, native Mexican, you just have that native look, like I just, evolution just didn't take its course, and you just still look very like native and primitive to the original ethnic group, which may some people may or may not appreciate. I don't know, but I just don't. In modern day time, everyone just wants to look, all Hollywood and celebrity, and it's just normally it's like a Caucasian person. The more white you look, you're probably gonna be treated better, which I probably am amongst native ass looking Chinaman people. Even though both of my parents are Chinese, I just randomly have this like not so native ass look to me, like China caveman look. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Just like this very ugly ass like boxed face. It's just like, oh my god, oh shit, this is just like primitive ass motherfucker. Anyways, that's my opinion, my racist opinion, but yeah. So anyways, people are just very curious about learning new languages or learning about their own, ancestry and stuff, except me, because I'm relatively lazy in general. I just don't want to care enough, and there's no point. There's no point. I'm just not socially, I don't pursue hard things. I don't actively pursue people, nor do I want to. There's just too much rejection involved, too much miscommunication, too many hurt feelings, too much of a negative, net gain. Too much crazy shit. I was just talking to my coworker, who just happens to be a girl, and I just come in there, she's young, and I'm just like jokingly talking to her about whatever. And she's like, Solomon, you should get married. And she just gives me this like stare. I'm just like looking at her, feeling threatened that, marriage in America, as I've, always talk about, a lot of men feel is just bullshit. There's nothing for the guy. No one in particular cares about the guy. If he loses everything in a divorce and has to pay child support, alimony, spousal support, all this other bullshit, And, yeah, of course it's a genius idea if you're a female. Yeah, just get married, yeah. Yeah, it works out for her. She can be the boss girl, be super annoying, tell everyone what to do, and, get divorced and still be able to take care of everything. Yeah, it's a genius plan for her. Everyone else is fucked over. It's not a genius plan if you're the guy. You basically get eaten alive like a praying mantis couple. The girl, after having sex with the guy, has to eat the guy for protein and sustenance so that she can continue on and have the baby and, whatever. And survive and shit. And, I'm looking at these things on YouTube, and it's like Japanese culture is the same thing. For first, you meet the girl and she's all innocent and cute. And then you get married, like everyone tells you to do. Get married. Okay? And then she turns into a psycho bitch, a boss girl, a Karen, or, that. Then she goes into mother mode. She just starts telling everyone what to do, and she takes all your money. And it's just like, the fuck is going on here? Exactly. My livelihood as the male in the relationship is stolen from me. I don't have autonomy anymore. I don't even have my own freedom anymore. It's just this bitch who never seems to learn or know anything except to bitch and tell everyone what to do. Where's the rule book? It's just like she just keeps bitching and bossing everyone around. Like she just comes up with these things out of her ass so that you can get yelled at. So that she could sound like she's right. Oh, you're not supposed to open the refrigerator door. I mean, anything. Oh, the napkin's supposed to be turned 90 degrees, lateral in the direction of the sunlight. Like, well, where did these weird rules come from? And she just keeps yelling, without properly explaining anything or anything being, like, properly, like, indoctrinated and written in a book. She just comes up with this random ass bullshit and like says these crazy ass things. The guy has to be makes $200,000 a year, minimum, and he has to be 6 feet tall. Like, where does it say these things? Like, you just keep bullshitting, make up these rules like you're a Brahmin or something, and just like yell at everyone because they're not following it, because they don't meet your high expectations and standards. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, do you have some kind of like God complex? I don't understand. Like, I don't see anything. There's no rules. There's no regulations. It's just coming out of you. It's because you're a psycho bitch. It's like, I don't get it. Where are these rules coming from? It's like, does it say this in the Bible or something? Is this in the state's rules and laws and regulations? This is like these Karens like have these like giant rule books and start yelling at people. Like, what the hell is this? Like the Christian Dome or something? Like I don't understand. And people are threatening to me. You should get married. Who says you should get married? Why is she always saying you should get married? I don't fucking get it. Where does it say you should get married? Fuck your marriage. I don't fucking care. Damn. Again, it's a genius idea for the girl. But, to everyone else, it sucks. Yeah, Hitler. This is a great idea. Everyone has blonde hair and blue eyes. And who has to fuck over? All the Jews. It's like, yeah, get married. Yeah, it's great for the girl. But who gets fucked over? The guy. I mean, like, what the fuck? It's like, why does everyone have this, like, one-dimensional way of thinking? You know, it's always like this winner, win, take all mentality. There's no such thing as compromise. There's no equality. It's just like one person wins and the other person just fucking loses. Sometimes, in order to win, is not to play the game. Sometimes to win, the only way to win in a game you can't win is to not play to begin with. And that's like walking to the casino. The house always wins. Even if you win, they tell you to pay all these taxes and shit, and try to grift or negate your winning somehow. Or tell you that you cheated and say, oh, you're a card counter or whatever. And, they take all the winnings back and accuse you of all these crimes and shit and money laundering. And you win. You did win. And they have all these rules. No, you can't win because the house always wins. It's like, what the fuck? Again, there's no compromise. You can't win. In a game where you can't win, even though if you did win, you can't fucking win. Same with marriage. You just can't win. The only way to win is by not playing the game to begin with. So, as you can see, do you see any girls around or anything? Or anyone's vagina wanting to have kids? Nope. No child support. I'm not going to be paying child support. I don't want to pay her fucking alimony. I don't want to pay her damn spousal support. I don't want to pay for your fucking prenup. Damn. I mean, like, what am I, an ATM machine? What am I, like a time machine? What the fuck? You should get married. That's the most dumbest shit I've ever heard. You should get married. I'm showing you what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now. My response to you should get married, is this. I'm genuinely tired. How you're supposed to be a guy that makes a minimum of $200,000 alone is just really fucking hard. You would have to be a lawyer or a doctor, and you would need at least like 6-8 years in school. I mean, just and the amount of books you have to read and training and courses and teachers and professors and tests you have to pass is just fucking crazy. And then you have to build up your reputation that takes 10-20 years, and you can just throw it all away in 5 minutes. It's just fucking crazy. It's just a game that no guy wants to play. The risks are too high, and it's just like shit. Bill Cosby, an Epstein, a Bill Clinton, Pee Wee Herman, just like all these wild accusations about the guy. Johnny Depp. Once you're a celebrity and you have a name for yourself, everyone tries to destroy you. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger with a secret love child. It's just like, what the fuck, That's what happens. So welcome to the world of Solomon Chau, where he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, I'm setting up my boundaries. This is my territory to not give a fuck. I just want to see myself saying, why didn't I get married to that cute girl when I was younger? She was so beautiful and charming and lovely, and she had great boobs and a butt. What happened to her? This is what happened. She got too fucking crazy. She demanded too much money. She had too high standards. She lives in New Jersey, so everything's motherfucking expensive, you know. And, you know, the bills kept stacking on top of each other. Then she wanted children. And then she wanted a room for each child, which I fucking couldn't afford, let alone be able to afford myself. And then she would, you know, probably cheat on me and shit. And talk to random other guys, and I'd be confused as to why she's talking to everyone else but me. And, you know, and then she's speaking her native demonic Russian tone of voice, German or whatever, you know, back home to her parents. And I'm just like, what the hell is this language even? And then my paycheck is just dwindling because she's spending too much of my money on a fucking Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon and Lululemon and Lululemon tights, which I don't even get to see her wearing because she goes to the gym by herself while I'm at work, and all this other weird shit going on behind closed doors, which happens to guys all the time, especially when they're doctors. My cousin in New York City is actually a private investigator. Chinese men hire him all the time to track down their Russian wives, and lo and behold, they're cheating on him with some other random ass guy in a hotel. And there are cameras and footage, and you know, and that's what happens. There's no mystery to it. Oh, Solomon, you should get married. Shit, the amount of energy, emotional bandwidth, mental bandwidth, and having a job, and taking care of yourself is just too fucking much for me. I don't know. This one guy, this new guy, I'm told, is a job, and he works another job per diem. So 2 jobs, and he has a wife. So he's working, I'm guessing like at least 5 or 6 days a week, and he has a wife. So no matter if you did get married, you would still be working two jobs. 2 jobs, okay? That tells me if you have 2 jobs and a wife, that tells me, you know, something's off. You don't just want 1 job, you want 2 jobs so that you don't have to spend the rest of your time with her. You know, you don't want to spend extra time with her because she's probably fucking annoying. That's why you have 2 jobs, okay? That's a red flag there, you know. The guy just wants to make money. If that's the case, why get married to begin with? I don't understand this dynamic. You know, if you really wanted a wife, that means you want to spend time with her. But, you know, he probably, you know, just needed a day or 2, and, you know, reality settled in, and now he just wants to work. After the euphoria is gone, after the honeymoon phase, after, you know, reality kicks in, it's just work until marriage cannot save you. Marriage cannot save you from having to grind, having to work, do the 9 to 5, you know, be plugged into the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Nothing is new under the sun here, you know. New content, better ideas, I don't know, more value, explosions. I'm tired. I'm just here to try to get my 8 minutes in. It's already 24 minutes into this video, and I don't give 2 fucks. So instead of keeping you here, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll probably be just going to the gym, doing my thing, and then taking a nap. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out.